Hello everyone! Today we are explaining the difference between grinding disc and the fiber disc. We'll break down their differences, their performance, and we'll introduce you to a brand new fiber disc giant turbo. Let's get started. Grinding disc is built for aggressive stock removal. It is made from abrasive grains binded together with a resin. It's not flexible and it's very aggressive. You can mount it on the angle grinder without using any sort of backing pad. You can just put it on the grinder and tighten it with a screw of the grinder. The grinding disc is old technology. Nowadays it was replaced by modern grinding tools like fiber discs or flap discs. Fiber discs are made from vulcanized fiber underneath and coated with abrasive grains. They are flexible to an extent and they are mounted together with a supporting disc. The fiber discs produce smoother finish, they have lower vibration and more controlled sanding process. Let's see how the grinding disc performs on this metal. So as you see, the surface after grinding it with the grinding disc is rough, the edges are sharp, and the surface is not ready for final processing. Now let's see how the fiber disc performs against the grinding disc and what kind of surface it leaves. As you see, the surface after the fiber disc is much smoother, much nicer and quite ready for the final processing. Whereas with the grinding disc, the surface is actually overheat here and it's still rough on the edges. The reason is fiber disc is quite pliable, at least a little bit, so it will adjust to the surface a little bit and it's all around much better option than a grinding disc. Now let's talk about one of the newest products in the industry, the fiber disc giant turbo. The high performance grinding tool is a must-have for metalworking professionals. Here's why. High material removal rate, cooler operating temperature, more comfortable to use with less vibration transfer. Now let's compare two fiber discs. They both have ceramic grains, but one is fiber disc giant turbo and the second one is competitor's disc from a regular shop for metalworking. We will demonstrate the speed of the fiber disc giant turbo and the efficiency of it. Finally, we will compare both discs to how much they can process. So the giant turbo removed quite a lot of material in 1 minute. As you can see, all this is just from 1 minute of grinding. And as you can see, the disc is actually just like new. The grains aren't damaged too badly and this disc is, let's say, not even 10% used. Now let's see competitor's fiber disc and how it compares to the fiber disc giant turbo. As you can see, this is the comparison now. This is the amount that fiber disc giant turbo grinded. As you can see, the disc is still quite new. It's maybe used not even 10%. On the other hand, we have competitor's fiber disc and this is the amount the disc grinded in 1 minute. There is two things you can see here. First thing is the amount of the removed material is quite low, so only about a third of the fiber disc giant turbo. The second thing you can see, the area it left behind is really jagged. What this tells you is that this disc is really struggling to perform and to remove material. As well as the third thing, as you can see, the disc is quite used. This disc is maybe 50–60% used. As you can see, the grains fall away and really the disc is just usable here in the middle. Ever had a fiber disc that just doesn't want to properly perform? Here's a few reasons why that might be. Wrong disc choice. You may be using completely wrong disc for a specific task. Worn out disc. If the abrasive grains are gone, it won't grind the material. Improper pressure. The grinding disc contains ceramic grains which need a lot of pressure to function properly. And finally, the fourth point, if your tool is too weak, it will not run the disc at the desired speed, which will cause the grains not to perform as well. So there you have it. Grinding discs are powerful but rough, while fiber discs are smoother and offer you more control. And if you want the best of both worlds, choose the fiber disc Giant Turbo with the new second generation abrasive grains. If you find the video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this.